it's the chapter says magic cues. Like I spoke with everybody, one or two instances where I talked about instant karma. Now, instant karma is nothing but a magic cue I pick up. So something happens, and whatever is there in your mind, you pick up that cue, you relate to it, and then it's like an instant karma. So a magic cue can be anything. As we go through the chapter, we'll get to know there's so many different kinds of magic cues. In the book, the magic cues has been kind of like an alarms, where you can have those alarms in order to get you to pay gratitude, to say thank you. But yes, this magic cue works wonders in your day-to-day life, wherein if you get yourself in that consciously aware state, you will pick up the cues and relate it with whatever is happening around you, and you can actually create wonders on that. Day 25, cue the magic. Life is playfulness. We need to play so that we can rediscover the magic all around us. Flora Kahlo, born 1954, writer and therapist. Today's practice, cue the magic, is one of my favorite practices because it's a game you play with the universe and it's a lot of fun. Imagine that the universe is friendly and caring and that it wants you to have everything you want in life. Because the universe can't just walk up and hand you what you want, it uses the law of attraction to give you signs and cues to help you receive your dreams. The universe knows you have to feel gratitude to bring forth your dreams. So it plays its part in the game by giving you personal cues to remind you to be grateful. It uses the people, circumstances, and events that surround you in your day as your magic cues to be grateful. It works like this. If you hear an ambulance siren, the magic cue from the universe is to be grateful for perfect health. If you see a police car, your magic cue is to be grateful for safety and security. If you see someone reading a newspaper, it's your magic cue to be thankful for great news. If you want to change the weight of your body, when you see another person with your perfect weight, it's your magic cue from the universe to be thankful for your perfect weight. If you want a romantic partner, when you see a couple madly in love, it's your magic cue to be grateful for the perfect partner. If you want to have a family, when you see babies and children, take the magic cue and be grateful for children. When you pass by your bank or an ATM, it's your magic cue to be grateful for plenty of money. When you arrive home, it's your magic cue to be grateful for your home. And when a neighbor calls in to have a cup of coffee, or you wave to them across the street, it's your magic cue to be grateful for your neighbors. If you happen to see one of your material desires on your list, such as your dream house, car, motorcycle, shoes, or computer, of course, it's your magic cue from the universe to be grateful for your desire now. When you begin a new day and someone says, "Good morning," you're being given a magic cue to be grateful for the good morning. If you come across someone who's really happy, It's your magic cue to be grateful for happiness. And if you overhear another person saying thank you anywhere at any time, it's your magic cue to say thank you. There are unlimited and creative ways universe has to magically cue you to be grateful in your day-to-day activities. You can never misunderstand a magic cue or get a cue wrong, because whatever you think a cue is for, you are right. The universe uses the law of attraction to magically cue you, and so you always attract the exact cues that you need to be grateful for in that moment. Cue the magic has become a daily game I play. And with practice, I now automatically see all the magic cues the universe gives me, and I give thanks for every one of them. It never ceases to thrill and amaze me how the universe finds new ways to cue me to set the magic of gratitude into motion. When I receive a phone call from a friend or family member, it's a cue to be grateful for him or her. When someone says, "Isn't it a beautiful day?" it's a cue to be grateful for the beautiful weather where I live and for another beautiful day. If an appliance breaks down, it's a cue to be grateful for all my appliances that are working perfectly. If a plant in my garden is struggling, it's a cue to be grateful for all the healthy plants in my garden. When I collect the mail, it's a cue to be grateful for the mail service and for the unexpected checks. When someone says they have to go to an ATM, or I see people in a line at an ATM, it's a cue to be grateful for money. If a person knows, if a person I know comes down with a sickness, it's a cue to be grateful for their health and mind. When I open my curtains in the morning and see the new day, it's a cue to be grateful for the great day ahead. And when I choose my curtains at night, thank you. And when I close my curtains at night, it's a cue to be grateful for the great day that I had. To play cue the magic today, all you have to do is to be alert enough to take 7 magic cues from the universe during the day and give thanks for each one of them. For example, if you see someone with your perfect weight, say, "Thank you for my perfect weight." You can never do too much gratitude, so you can choose to do more. And if you want, you can even try to respond to as many magic cues in one day as you can. If you've been following the daily magical practice over the last 24 days, you will have reached a point by now where you will be alert enough to notice the cues the universe is always giving to you. One of the many benefits of gratitude's magical power is that it wakes you up and makes you far more alert and aware. And the more alert and aware you become, the more grateful you become, and the more easily you attract your dreams. So, universe, cue the magic. Magic practice number 25, cue the magic. Number 1, count your blessings, make a list of 10 blessings, write why you're grateful, reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for the blessings as you can. Today, be alert to what's around you and take at least 7 gratitude cues from the events in your day. For example, if you see someone with your perfect weight, say thank you for my perfect weight. Number 3, just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, "Thank you for the best thing that happened during the day." When they talk about being alert and aware, it's the state of being consciously aware. since it's been good 24 days or 25 days we've been into this book. So, we've gotten to that state wherein we've got our mind to be consciously aware. So now, since our mind is consciously aware, we should be picking up the cues in our day-to-day for us to be more grateful and thankful. Like if you see, said in the book, if you see a person who's very fit, thank you for the perfect weight. If you see your dream car, thank you for the perfect car, for the amazing car. Anything, जो भी हमें अच्छा लग रहा है, it's part of our dream list, part of our desire list, anything. God is going to just send you a cue. All you need to do is just accept it, be aware and alert, consciously aware, and just say thank you. Anything else? Anybody has any questions? Any gray areas regarding today's practice or the book?
But when they mention ambulance and when you see the police, be grateful. But the your instinct is first to pray. Like your ambulance mein, like naturally mera hai कि when I see an ambulance passing by, I just pray, like Om Bhurbhuva naturally nikalta hai in my mind, and then I hope like like bless you, ऐसे type. तो मुझे ये थोड़ा वो नहीं लगता थोड़ा सा
Bless you, thank you. No?
Yeah.
It's about these. See, ambulance, hospital. Currently, in this time, is a very, very negative. I would say a very, very fearful kind of a thing. So if we can turn that fearful negative thing into a positive thing by just saying a mantra and saying bless you, thank you for the perfect health, we are changing the negative into the positive. I had this notion, somebody taught me that generally agar wo koi when you're going towards in that mortuary in that van going towards the Shimshan Ghat, you're supposed to dhako your head and bow down or something like that. That's again, thank you for the wonderful life. It's about just picking something, even if it is negative for the world. You need to convert it into your gratitude, your positivity. It can be accompanied with prayers. Prayers are very powerful. It's okay. Blessings as it is a powerful thing. Just add thank you to it. Anything else? Yeah, Thab.
I personally find this practice very, very emotional. It, because of course you can take cues from so many things. And, it touches you so deeply, this practice, that sometimes you get diverted into something which you should not get diverted into. If somebody is in pain, some animal is in pain, you see an animal in pain on the street, and so you try to take a cue, because that pain and that, of course, when you see an animal in pain, you feel that, okay, how can I help? And then because you're taking that magic cue, you go to that animal, and then you try to see what you can do for that. Is that animal being troubled by some other animal? If yes, you try to get in and you try to dissolve a fight, even if it's a stray fight of stray dogs. So I feel personally, it's very emotional for me. So a lot of times I get cues, but I try to avoid them. That, okay, thank you, that we are fine, I'm safe, I'm that thing, and not try to get into that thing to resolve what is happening in that sphere. So for me, I take it more personally than I should be. I should. That's my learning from this chapter. Initially when I read this for the first time, which was last month, started taking cues, magic start happening, and I thought, wow, magics are happening. So I should start taking a lot of cues, and I started taking so many cues that sometimes I used to go to 1 kilometer away walking to see what is this noise, where is it coming from? This is troubling me, and so then I stopped that. In some areas, I've stopped that. That's I just
But
need
if
to
you
be.
see a fight happening, why would you want to go? Like when you say thank you in your mind.
Yeah, but
Why do you want to witness it?
I want to witness it to get the cue because I can't see it. I can just hear a noise, somebody crying far away. I don't know what it is, why it is, how it is. So I want to go check it out, what is happening. And I go check it out and then I try to resolve it. But okay, stop this. Why are you hurting this person or this animal or whatever? And I don't know, maybe it's not right to do or involve yourself in that. So then I've stopped doing that now, and where I am, I try to do my own, gratefulness that, I hope and I pray that the universe this gets resolved and that person or that thing is happy, safe and fine. And we are too. So that's how I don't know. Arjun, what do you think about that?
If you go with the book says just take the cue and be thankful. The book never says go and solve it. But on a general notion, you have that quest, you have that thing, I need to help, I want to have that animal, I can hear that animal cry. It's a personal choice.
Yeah.
It's a personal choice. Deep down, कहीं ना कहीं कुछ ना कुछ तेरे दिमाग में है जिससे तेरे को वो लग रहा है कि I can be of some help or some value. Good enough. If you can add value, if you can be of help to anybody, nothing bad. But yeah, it should not disturb your peace of mind. That's more important.
Yeah, so that's the fine line I'm struggling with at the moment, actually.
Take the cue, be thankful, then switch off the brain. So sometime divert it.
Yeah.
Take the cue. Thank you, bolo usko. Switch.
Yeah.
See, because you can get into, I don't want to sound negative, but yeah, you can get into some kind of an issue if you, follow it a lot.
Yeah.
With
I didn't tell
animals,
you,
stray dogs, and it's probably if it's the wrong time of the day, you can have strangers, intoxicated moving around the street. So
yeah.
It's better to avoid, I would say.
I was coming back from tennis and there was a small traffic jam, and that was caused by this very old, aged man driving. And they are careful in driving, and they try to look left and right a few times before they actually cross the road. So he was driving and he was in the car, and he was, for some reason, he stopped in the middle of that thing, and that caused a small traffic jam. And then this other guy came in his car, and he was the one who got blocked by this old man. And he got off his car and he started screaming. He started swearing that, why don't you old guys, you sit at your home? Why are you driving outside in the open? You guys should be put in old age homes. I don't know what, all 9 o'clock in the day morning. I got off of my car. I said, relax, sit in your car. He started thing on me that, you get back in your car. I'll teach this guy a lesson. And I almost got into a fight with that guy. And I said, suddenly I said, okay, relax. I said, guys, buddy, thank you for you making this guy realize, please go sit. But he would not, he would just keep on swearing. He did not stop at all. So I said, I just went to that old guy and I said, please, idhar se karke aise nikal lo, aise karke thoda stop, and guided him a little bit. And then he left but that was so disturbing. I could have just, I had no reasons to stop. My way was clear. I could have just gone without involving myself in it. But this cue chapter is so strong that you take a cue and then I want to involve myself in it. And then I
पर वही तो अर्जुन कह रहा है ये क्यों चैप्टर में नहीं लिखा है. It's not your duty to resolve. It's your karma to resolve, but not your duty. Like the chapter is not saying.
but you see that poor old guy,
Cute, it's
and
cute.
I take it a
Yeah, I'll
cue.
tell you, Thapar, I'll just elaborate. You don't know the old couple?
No.
No idea, strangers. You don't know that guy who was shouting or yelling at the old couple. Two strangers. वो तेरा बिलीफ सिस्टम बड़ा क्लियर है कि यार बड़ों की रिस्पेक्ट होनी चाहिए. दैट्स यू. ठीक है, उसका क्या है हमें नहीं पता. वो किस सर्कमस्टांस में घर से निकला है, उसके साथ क्या हुआ है, what happened with him, he had a fight, something, or he had a bashing from his boss, something would have happened. God knows, I don't know. वो क्या चीज किस पे निकाल रहा है हमें नहीं पता. Old couple at 9 o'clock in the morning are leaving. God knows उनके दिमाग में क्या आया होगा. They had to see somebody who was not well or whatever. They were in that anxiety mode. You don't know anything about anybody. We can't be judging people around. हर एक की अपनी कोई ना कोई एक थॉट जरूर हुई होगी जिससे वो ऐसे बिहेव कर रहा है.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know the context. क्या उनके
So
पीछे
let
क्या
it be, let it be, let it be. See, that's what I'm saying. Na? We are working on ourselves. हुआ, हमने उसको भी थैंक यू बोला, हमने उसको भी थैंक यू बोला.
और
अपने
निकल
काम से मतलब रखना बहुत जरूरी है. I mean, that's my personal belief. See, because so many things happen around.
Yeah.
We can't just go and start judging everybody. यार.
I
अगले
think
के
that's
दिमाग
what we taught also, no? कि अपने काम से
I mean,
काम
but
रखो.
you know, I mean, the thing is, because when I read this chapter for the first time last month, I started getting magic cues. So many small magic cues. Like, you know, there used to be this koel who used to chirp, you know, and sing outside the house. And I thought, you know, because that's a very bushy people ka ped. So I thought, yeah, one day I want to see this bird. And next day I was sitting in my garden, it was on my tree in front of me. And I saw that bird. So from that point onwards, I started absorbing magic cues very, very, I had started getting attracted to magic cues.
Now
And-
I've got your thing. See, the cue is not for you to make any kind of a interference or a association. The cue is, hello, be thankful. It's like a reminder. Be thankful, be grateful, say thank you. That's the cue for.
You've seen a poor person, you be grateful.
हम उसको एक अलग उसमें जैसे मैं फॉर एग्जांपल आई आल्सो टेक इट यार ये मेरा इंस्टेंट कर्मा हो गया. ठीक है, तो आई आल्सो डू इट. बट हाँ, द बुक पर से सेज दिस इज अ क्यू, इट्स लाइक एन अलार्म. Say thank you, be grateful, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yes, what you are saying we can get into after, it's not part of the book as such. You can definitely get into it later on because yeah, it has a lot of relevance when it comes to karma and all that other things.
Yeah. No, thank you. Thank you everyone for your patience. Thank you.
Anybody else wants to share anything, any gray areas?
Arjun, I would like to say something.
Yeah.
Is it like our mothers and all they say sometimes, okay? Suppose light is gone, okay? There is no electricity or something. So we have our inverter working and opposite house doesn't have inverter working. So just, first thing like mom would say, chalo, thank you, our inverter is working. Like, is it this?
Yeah. Thank you God, हमारे पास इन्वर्टर है.
It is working. Oh, thank God. Just this much.
लाइट चलेगी, आपने जनरेटर ऑन हो गया, आपका एसी अभी भी ऑन है. थैंक यू गॉड. गर्मी में एसी है, चाहे जनरेटर है या जिस मर्जी से है, एसी तो है. You don't have to, sweat it out in this hot summers.
मतलब इतना thought.
Any छोटे से छोटा भी अच्छा हो.
Okay. Thank you.
Anybody else?